chit chat bi Aya basically ñëpp xam nañ ne Aya is from a boy band group mu nekk Nobles and gis nañ ne before nga doon génn Gambia di ñëw what's it called again di dem America a lot of people were already spreading rumors ne Aya mu ngi génn Nobles mu ngi génn Nobles Aya mu ngi génn Nobles. Okay, now going back to what I asked you before on my platform on the hot seat, Jibu Balagay, of course, is one individual who kept writing over and over and over and over. And I have one again and Nobles, of one of them solo, of one of them this, of one of them that. Before I even go into Nobles and what is happening with them, I just wanna ask you this question. Right now, being the face of solo, and them settle down America and release your solo. Do you think that how Nakala Jibu Balagay, do you feel that Jibu Balagay would be like, yes, I predicted this. Yes, I wanted this.
I need to tell you the truth.
Oh yes, I told him this. Oh yes, this should have been done ages ago. Like, what do you think will be traveling in G's mind right now?
To tell you the truth, man, Bumayadef Suma solo project, I didn't do it because anybody told me to do so. And I didn't do my project thinking about Lanla individual or anybody did fuck man Bumayadef. I did my project because I got to the level to do it. Lulu Mota Madam Suma project. Understand that? Big shout out to Jibu Balagay, legend la si game bi. So moms ware talk. This man so much talent level boom neka ba gis ne key da am na talent bo xamantene he can take it to the next level man lolu I take it as a big compliment because there's somebody artist mo wara talk gis your sa talent appreciate ko ba pare wax ko lolu is amazing but me doing my solo project I wasn't thinking about lala ki di halat wala lala na I did it because suma time put def ko more jot and my spirit lu ma wax lolu mo dama def ko. But to be honest with you, musuma talk ni halat ki la fog wala kale la fog wala nah. Dama ko def because it was time for me to do it. You know, so big shout outs to G, you know. Legend.
Don't you think that G would be obvious? Certainly, love my mama de fui loga men artist vale de jo platform. You never uton wasa. Male de jo platform. You lo la wadi.
No, but like I said, you know, he's a legend in the game, and pour mom. Mu wara neka fu mu neka sport man suma talent be xamne ki amna talent bo xamantene mun na yobu Gambian music to another level. Like I said, man, I take that as a very big compliment. You know what I mean? Because remember G Mumba Balani you know. You know what I mean? He's a legend. Yeah. So I truly appreciate that, you know. It's not just him. So many people say that I appreciate that. But like I said, like personally, like man Buma def suma project I wasn't thinking about Kalela la mo halat or Kalela la mo halat. Dama ko def lik suma time pour def ko mo jot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, again, I spoke to Jibu Balagay, I think 2 months ago or something, and he said to me, you have Gambian musicians in you free, parce que you put on was a new motor was. In fact, you might have some, you have your platform for you. Whatever you know, some of these artists, Mama, thank you free because my little platform. To be honest, I still want to talk about how G would feel after you drop the EPO, after he had the Iowa Solo. I bet the guy would be like, "Wait, bingo! This is what I wanted." You know what I mean? Like he must have been in his corner. In fact, some video go to other books. Then because bless him. Shout out to Jibu Balagay. Yeah, to be honest, did not try put indigo because right now put indigo. Just drop a Liam. What's it called again? The album. Book drop it. I was like, you need to come. Whenever may go got time, but is it I'm looking be more mugina. Okay, you cool. Now buy mom I have back to go to Nobles. A lot of people have spread so many rumors before you even traveled because someone like me and they wanted like we do here. ñu bari wax nañ ne Aya mu ngi génn Nobles, Aya mu ngi dugg si studio yi, Aya mu ngi record alone, he is doing stuff alone because maybe you have met with so many people in different places, studios, producers ñoo xam ne it was not Nobles as a package, it was Aya as an individual. So a lot of people already I'm then the sense and the feeling that Aya was trying to be a solo artist. Why maybe Hamune you were on that project because you were planning to travel. So Aya, a day like today, then buga hamda Aya dafa decide ne dafa buy Nobles or Aya dafa buy Nobles with them solo or what is happening with Aya and Nobles?
So what I want people to understand is nit ki munuta bay wala jamfa lum defar. Nobles nekut mo make Aya ñun ñoo form Nobles from zero bala yeen ñep ngeen xam luy Nobles. And I want people to understand even before Nobles was formed Aya mo njëkka def music.
As an individual, solo artist.
As an individual, before Nobles, I was doing my thing. Did the shows suma high school, the perform suma high coin, but suma coin yep hammer. So when Tiberi came back, Tiberi dafa demon jang in Nigeria, boom nipsi man mangay def music. I think maybe some day one fans will be here, they would know the story, right?
Yeah, what not long
exactly, man mangay def suma music. There was no Nobles. When Tiberi came back from Nigeria, sila sunwa area bi ñu felt ne you know what comme que yéen na koñ ngeen jóge bala ñu na support individually why not ngeen come together ngeen form Nobles.
Big again.
So it's not like ne
parce que fii lu important la wala aduna bi yëpp ñu ngi toog pour déglu Aya di Nobles déglu leen
Aya lu I know
ëllëg ngeen mun a dem wala gars ñu ngi bind order dina leer ëllëg loolu na dem nettali fekk Aya bu ne Aya repeat bu ne tay boobu woy katam la alone before Nobles ngeen dem nañ carry on
no day one all the day ones know that bala Nobles di fo man maa njëkka woy Tiberi maa njëkka woy Pablo. This is facts. It's not like anything. It's facts. Man maa njëkka woy man woy naa ba di perform in school yi suma ko ñëpp xam nañ ma. Xam nga understand.
Yeah.
But when boy Tiberi bu mu jógee Nigeria with the passion of music, you know what I mean, and Pablo was there, suñu waa koñ ñun like why not we form a group boo xamante ne like they will support us collectively rather than individually. So we formed si leen ñëw together ñu put our like lu ñu daan def yëpp aside ñu am benn vision and benn goal and yàlla boole suñu xol yi def ñu Nobles te ñu buggante trop. ñu form Nobles kon tey man mënuma jàmfa lu ma defar. su doon ne Nobles dafa form Aya mu ñëw foofu noonu Aya amee si tur mu génna loolu mooy jàmfa.
dina poli jàmfa rek Aya dina poli jàmfa rek Allahu Akbar.
I want to understand. So yeah, I want people to listen to me very carefully.
Yes,
you know what I mean? There was street hustlers even before Nobles. We formed street hustlers. We felt that the name street hustlers does not match with ñun luñ nekkoon def at that particular time. So we changed it to Nobles. Kon tey Aya munta by Nobles because Nobles ñun ñoo ko form from day one ñun ñoo liggéey ñun ñoo soona ñoo def lu ñu war a def ba yàlla def Nobles nekka lum nekka. te mun naa wax ne alhamdulilah understand nga so mun naa wax ne tey nekkul Gambia kese but Africa place yu bëri dégg nañ turi Nobles te loolu yàlla ak suñ hard work moo tax loolu nekka that's one. Two nekkul Aya kese moo tax Nobles nekka lum nekka. It's a collective work. Kii dafa andi lii kii andi lale ñu boole ko boole suñu xol yi liggéey ba yàlla def Nobles nekka lu nekka. We are the greatest music group that ever came out of the Smiling Coast. Loolu kenn du ko weddi wante. As a group luñ def amul beneen groupe bu ko def.
Mashallah.
So Nobles man mënuma bàyyi Nobles because Nobles ñun ñoo ko build. is a family. You
Yeah.
know ko bit. But actually, I have to say tamit, I must say alhamdulillah because ñun tamit lii leen daan ñaan yàlla. Mooy ne ñu dem ba àgga level boo xam ne ñu am jabar, am doom, am responsibilities, yookab dem si beneen level. Te tey mu ngi am. Suñ ñaan yi, suñ yaay yi, suñ papa yi, lii la ñu doon ñaanal. So pour people you understand, Nobles tasut te Nobles du musa tas. But then time dafa aga for xamantene tay we have bigger responsibilities, we have bigger bigger goals and bigger aims yuñ buga achieve. So tay man suma ñëwé fi America pour neka papa pour def suma responsibility fi aya nekut katen aya nekut fita aya nekut living ama naka lañ koy wax leberes aya musician la
Du électricien.
aya su ñëwé fi Nobles nekut fi I have to go as an individual
Yeah. Yeah.
because duma mun represent Nobles America fini feka man kese la ñeneen ñaari the picture will always be broken. So suma ñëwé fi man music la xam music moy suma métier. In order for me to go forward and move to the next level I have to represent my own brand which is Ayeezy. But that does not necessarily mean the Nobles that are tas. No. Understand me? So that's what I want people to understand. We have grown. Nekatun hale yu nekon. Demba suñ defaan show ben ñu am ben $10 ñun ñeta ñu sédo ko ñu ngi nekk ay bachelor nekk ay living. It was okay. But today is a total different thing. Tay dama am dom, dama am jabar. Ben $10 bobu doyatul ma. Understand nga? And every artist boo gis si kaw suuf groupe la nekkul groupe am nga yow sa own personal things yoo bugg a def.
Yes, you have responsibilities in life.
You understand? That does not mean a group dafa tas or stuff. Group boo fi gis like you do individual projects. But ñun bu ñu nekkee Nobles yëpp like soo bàyyi xel aya munoon nekkut ne Nobles bu ma fa nekkee mënumaa def solo project de. Mun naa def solo project. Because Nobles is not a dead contract, it's a group that is formed by love. But we decided na duñ def solo project, dañoo def continuer di def group stuff. Munoon naa ko def. Nekkul ne mënuma binda woy wala mënuma woy wala boy duñoo def dañ ma ko daanoo. I could have done it, but we stick together because then amoon goal buñ bëggoon a achieve and achieve nen ko. Ay doo mun a compter top 5 biggest artists Gambia compter wuloo Nobles, you are wrong. Understand what I mean? So, Lord, we have achieved, but people need to see the bigger level. People need to see that these people are growing. These people are moving.
Yeah.
Understand? So, I'm doing my solo things, but that doesn't mean that Luma build from scratch. Damako Sandy just like that. No. So, I just want people to understand very, very well. I'm representing a brand. It's called Ayeezy, but that does not mean that I left Nobles. No, Nobles ñun ñoo ko form. Naka lay bilee tax bam dem ba si kaw ma ne bàyyi naa tax. That does not mean I left Nobles. No, Nobles ñun ñoo ko form. Naka lay bilee tax bam dem ba si kaw ma ne bàyyi naa tax. That does not mean, but it's not like yeah. So right now I'm pushing my brand and making sure that like come ubi yeneen bunta. You know, so to the day one fans, the reason why I explain because I don't like talking. So I don't like talking, but I felt like I owe this to the fans because what we are today is because of fans and then sacrifice and especially Noble Nation. Like I love these people so much. Like these people are the reason why you neka tay. You know what I mean? So like I feel like I owe them this explanation for you understand them. Come Nobles, that's what the Nobles are task. No. But damn it, this is a different chapter in our lives. Wow, a different chapter things is different, things is moving different. Man, America fini, man, the mother songs ak boy never put the video. I amul halis bobu pour one every 2-3 months dafa dem Gambia pour dem defi fofu nek ko Nobles amul halis bobu pour back pour aya def lool. It's not possible. But mangi fini musician like I said in the beginning before anything. So I need to push like this like I use a brand now, you know. But whatever we have to do for Nobles, whatever we have to like do for Nobles, we will do because Nobles is a legacy. Bo xamantene dañ ko build.
Yeah.
So many groups you xamantene ñun suñ generation so gisee guy form group is because of us. So we cannot throw that away. But IEZ is also an individual brand. Bo xamantene ni mu ngi push to go to the next level. So dafa mel ni dina ball la rek ba léegi. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think I explain leer na trop, and I hope this will answer a lot of questions and clear a lot of doubts in people's heads. Aya, does that mean Aya is still part of Nobles, regardless of you going solo, or Aya is out of Nobles?
That's what I just explained. Like
But because Hanga did it, Hanga Gambian be, with all that explanation, the Fabuga like a point blank of like this is it.
like I said, Aya is forever part of Nobles. Because we built Nobles.
You should not keep it exactly because I'm not Gambian, but they halal. If
We
you are here,
built, because we built Nobles to make it what it is today. But at the same time, Aya is doing a solo career as well. So, no,
Voilà, this is lucky. But actually, I want to still know if you are in the bulls or not. Again, more I want like you look buga dega more than like a point blank thing, because you're trying to break it down to make me to understand and regardless of you having to travel, this is it and this, but better I can understand. Okay, Aya, a lot of people have said that you as a lead singer of a boy band group, because this time for a boy band group, you body lead singer Misu Gene, that they handicap band be, that they handicap group be. It is really, really difficult for a boy band group or a girl band group or a lady band group, any group, but have the lead singer be gain and a minus the lead singer, because the lead singer plays a vital role to group. So a lot of people have said that Nobles cannot go without Aya. And a lot of people have said the Mota, they went quiet. And a lot of people have been like thinking like, what would Pablo do right now? What would T-Berry do right now? What are they going to do together? Like a lot of people have said that the main pillar of the group have gone. Group be like damana dal, damage no group be. So yo, mi nga xamne su group bi nga nekkon wala fofu nga nekka betay. What do you have to say regarding that?
so let me make this clear again. There's so many people that that is
You matter
don't understand. They don't understand. So basically, Nobles is Nobles. I am forever part of Nobles. I again with Nobles, Nobles Tasut. But at the same time, Aya is doing a low career. Okay, let me give them an example like Morgan Heritage. I'm nga Gambia, maybe soon ham music more but this is something is normal in every group.
Yeah.
Munga neka si group did have solo projects. That does not mean that nga by group, but you are doing solo projects. Hey man, fuman neka ni America, there is no way like come man dama neka active in Nobles the same way it's not possible. Because there's no one legal music, so they need put neka together dafa am connection bena unity bu fa wara neka in order put music bobu mu gena nu mu wara gene. But man suma neke fi kala mu ngi fele amna lo xamantene is lacking lolu wan la tout su wara def even music videos, it cannot make sense. It's always gonna mix up. So just people to understand, Aya is still in Nobles, but Aya is doing solo projects.
So, Aya, sorry, that means better handicap na group because if they are to have a project like a whole album, you will be missing in either way, either pour lyrics or pour video. So better handicap na group. But do you think Nobles can still function? Like, where do you see Nobles without Aya? Num for don't participate, num for active on, lim for don't def, num for because a lot of things already wangane. You cannot be fully in either video dinga minus or either lyrically dinga minus. So nakala lolo they affect a group and can Pablo and T-Berry take that group further from now on?
So that's what I'm saying. Like ligainen nobles be andiko to a particular level. But each and every one of us now have our responsibilities. ñun nekkatu ne xale man dama am jabar am doom am suma responsibility bu ma war a def fii. So that does not mean I don't want to be like in or stuff like no. It's dama am responsibility that come first before anything. Te at the same time mënuma nekk America nekk Gambia loolu mënta possible. But anytime boo xamante ne ni my Gambia we need to do something for nobles, we will always do something for nobles. Because nobles is something like it's gonna be there forever. Lolo muntatas. How many I understand?
Yes.
So Lola, but when it comes to, I want people to understand this. Nekut aya kese bo neka nobles. Nekut mansuma effort kese mota nobles neka nobles. It's like it was a collective effort. Mota nobles neka nobles boom neka. So right now, you get something like individually, but nobles is always gonna be there. It's gonna be like the big home.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Yeah? Okay, now let me bring you back a little bit. Now understand from like our head. Okay, nobles is Aya, T-Berry, and Pablo. Okay, now if T-Berry goes out, didn't affect Aya at T. Could you take it from somewhere? Aya Pablo. If Aya goes out, didn't affect T-Berry at Pablo. If Pablo goes out, didn't affect Aya at T-Berry. So like any one individual come go ahead, they can come together and build something. Who gain a they can struggle to pick out or put them for them. So now this is not again when you say nobles, is Pablo, T-Berry, and Aya. And Aya plays a vital role in that group. Aya is not like T-Berry. Aya is not like Pablo. Aya is the lead singer. Yo, this group Bugena, Pussycat Dolls. You can call ni act film bobu you got served. Like a lot of this band, like main lead singer beginning function we do the negative. Now, when we say nobles, you say Aya because you're the lead singer of the group. Yeah, lead vocalist. So now, you play a very vital role. Now that Aya is minus the group, do you think that nobles will be nobles functioning? Because so T-Berry Gale, let's call it spade. To T-Berry Gale, Aya is the lead vocalist. Aya and Pablo can pick it up straight away. Because I know music, Aya. So Pablo Geno, Aya and T-Berry can pick it up straight away. And you can even bring somebody in quickly. But now we are talking about the pillar of the group. We lead singer. So it's more damage than good. So at this point, I bañ rek xolal day wante diga gis nga
I've listened to what she said like very carefully.
Da nga play a very important role in that group. So fofu la da nga am pour buga ko nga bañ ko, but that's the reality of the fact. Pablo mu buga ko
that's true.
Why the real fact, like because we are talking about musically. So my thing is how at mi nga xamne nobles na neka, where do you see, because legi yang on the nobles luñ bil la won mu ngi fofu non du gëna fene samati ndia, okay, we get that, but now we are talking about nobles way forward. We are not only talking about the name nobles mu remain, we are talking about nobles as a group same way forward, like the two of them that is left there. Again, my question is naka nga gisee nobles without Aya? Ndax foog nga ne nobles dina mun a dem without Aya? Ndax Aya dafa delluwaat mu still woy ak nobles pour yóbbu groupe bi regardless of you being solo?
Of course, that's what my Lumala explained from the get-go.
And
I am always gonna go whenever I am there, like Daniel make sure like we do what is supposed to be done for nobles to go, because like you said, two individuals cannot take the brand nobles because nobles getting it nyokobi.
Yes.
But right now I am nekut Gambia. Aya has a responsibility in America. Boom, neka di play. So people has to see it from a music perspective and from a personal perspective. Tey
Yes.
munuma abandon suma family fii ma ne dama dellu dem Gambia di dem defi foofu noonu music. How many understand? I need to raise my son to be a father, to also be a husband to my wife. And
Yes.
whilst I am in Gambia, I cannot do that in America here.
Yes.
So as a package Nobles, anytime I am in Gambia, whatever Nobles was continuing to do, the new continent did def lolu as a group of Nobles. I
Okay.
think like that would that answer your
Yeah,
question.
now you're like young gets my question because now I want to know if Nobles will continue with Nobles with T-Berry and Pablo without Aya. Because like when you answered the question, it was like Aya will still be present for Yobu the group, which of course already wangane like videos and some of these things will go. But there still the answer still comes to be like short and sweet. Nobles is gonna be Nobles without Aya. Because that's how it's gonna be. Because
No.
Munulov fly every time ne yange them defi video, yange them defi
More of Menelane. Like Nobles is a package of 3 people. Anytime man suma dero Gambia, that package will continue because they man
But I hangaluma la laaj moo nekk léegi nii not anytime when you go léegi nii no gis Nobles because the reality of the fact mooy Nobles cannot wait for Aya for their next project. Nobles cannot wait for
What I mean, right now in this particular time, you
Yeah.
need def like bu nañoo def like boy tamit dañoo def seen things, def seen stuff. Obviously, don't wanna talk nga ne benn nit nga nekk di hard pour
Yeah.
yóbbu sa living, obviously.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, the brand Nobles, loolu noonu, it always have to go with the 3 of us. So
Yeah.
that brand, anytime man foofu noonu, like it's gonna continue. And inshallah Rabbi, like there is so many things yoo xamante ne ñu ngi ñëw si yoon bi yoo xamante ne boobu tamit is gonna be represented by the 3 of us. But man kenn fu ma nekk ni mënuma represent. I'm always gonna represent no, but as a collectively, like dafa am lu luy des because there is 2 members back. ñoom tamit the same thing back home. So loolu laa nekk la explain ni Nobles is always gonna be there and forever is gonna be there. But right now, like we are doing like soon solo responsibilities. So anytime we come back, like we're gonna
xanaa léegi da nga bañ pour wax rek ne Nobles kañ moom Aya dem moom nekk
No. Nobles dara jotul Nobles de.
dara jotul
Dara jotul because man, I explained to you loud and clear here.
Loud and
Nobles dara jotu ko dañ am sun responsibilities yuñ nekk di def. And while I'm doing my responsibilities here, Nobles is a group. Munuma ko represent on that scale. How many understand? At the same time, Aya artist la. Luma nekk America fini man benn métier rek laa am mooy music. So music laa mun a def pour ma mun a make sure ma am lu may toppatoo suma boba ak suma family.
So okay, Aya now Nobles and project if there are any projects right now, do you know of any projects that they are doing right now? Are you on any projects that they are doing right now? Are you
No.
involved
Right
in
now,
anything?
we just released our EP.
Yes.
I understand. EP boobu noonu is just been released. So there is an EP boo xamante ne nit ñu ko def. Regardless man foofu noonu or nekkuma foofu noonu, people need to understand that man I'm not there because ne comme Nobles dafa tas de. I'm not there because I have a responsibility and I'm doing my solo things right now. So Nobles is there regardless. Loolu terewut ne
Nobles is there, but Nobles léegi Pablo la ak T-Berry.
No. Nobles Pablo T-Berry ak Aya dafa tukki.
Hey, man lii du ma ko
Don't separate it. You cannot separate it. You cannot separate it. Motamela, you have to look at it. Motamela, you have to look at it from a musical perspective and look at it from a personal perspective. I cannot abandon my family and my responsibilities. Madam Mato Gambia for at this point in time. Lulu munta possible.
Yes.
But Lulu tere would Nobles neka no because even Tibet and Pablo rek munna nyo them perform for the brand Nobles. It's possible. How man understand?
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of people have said ne T-Berry and Pablo mununyo yobu Nobles without Aya. And this is where I want you to see ne, like a lot of people said ne Nobles cannot function without Aya because Nobles without Aya is no Nobles.
Come again,
So,
sorry. Say it again, sorry, one more time.
A lot of people have said that nobles mënuñoo function without aya. Moo tax ma nekk di la emphasize on that. Da nga play a vital role. Wow.
More than money, I dama explain it, but I don't think you were listening to me carefully.
No, I'm listening. Because
But-
Hanali,
no,
you're not aya. You're not directly answering what I am saying.
No, I am. Could you understand? Like, I am. Lumana neka diwa mwene. Aya kese, wana ko mela. Aya kese, tahud nobles neka, lum neka. Sudan man kese la, it will be Aya as an artist.
But Mother remind again the aya, you are the lead singer of that group.
Of course, yes.
You're not like any other artist on that group. You're not T-Berry, you're not Pablo. Mother Manela, you're sa gain fofu nonu. Moy gena lafañ lo group bi dan T-Berry or Pablo sen gain. Xam nga
Groupe bi
lo
lafañ
gëno na la sa.
Group bi lafeñut. Group bi mung fofu nonu, and tay suñ amone booking tay as a booking for nobles. Boy, dañoo dem perform suñ songs yi.
Wow, but you know
It's still
Then
there.
you perform then you perform same songs. But then I am telling you now, Mata Mange repeat that Noble's way forward. Like now, if T-Berry have to do a project with Pablo, understand what I mean? Now this is minus Aya. Now, it's another risk. People are not used to one Nobles without Aya. Harald, Aya Degulul. People are not used to people are not used to Nobles.
Danga ne ko di understand what that.
Right now. Listen is very intelligent. Is very intelligent. It's not intelligent. It's going music.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. Manila, right now, Nobles, we are doing our individual projects. Moo tax man ma nekk fi tey di def suma individual projects. Nobles duñ mun a def back home comme nga ne comme dañoo def Nobles as a song te Aya nekkut foofu noonu. Loolu is not Nobles because it's not complete. But anytime like I go back, we gonna do it as a
Does that mean the Nobles tasna wala tasut?
no Nobles tasut. Nobles tasut de.
So Nobles without Aya is no Nobles.
No, Nobles nekkut without Aya.
Dama la nekk di laaj Nobles without Aya is no Nobles.
What do you mean?
Nobles te Aya nekku fa does not mean it's a complete set of Nobles.
No, that Lul is not a complete set.
So legi now Nobles is without Aya, so does that mean that there is no Nobles?
No, that does not mean there is no Nobles. There is still Nobles. There is still Nobles. But Aya is...
Ni de tasna.
Bulen tas lu tasut de. Bulen tas lu tasut. Nobles
Tasna. Hola. Ya TRRC. Like to be honest, yeah. Okay. Now this is supposed to be a chit chat. It's not supposed to be tense, but like because of the whole Nobles things, is making it tense, and it's not supposed to be tense. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be a chit chat. But lima wax moy, like it's like Aya is refusing to tell me that, like Adi, this is like small question. You're refusing to answer it like straight to the point. Because now I am trying to ask you, okay, like in a group, any group bo hamne, I'm not going to have more for monkey, more the lead singer. So gene that they will not over affect group bomb pour group them because so say you body group you body lolo more tas because of lead singer be more them. So like to be honest, I just want you to travel with me through this journey. Like I'm not talking about Nobles at Aya Delhi for Nobles now. Man, I am telling you Nobles from their next project. The question is, are people gonna even accept Nobles without Aya? Who knows? Because one, I'm not saying they do, but the risks la because they might drop another project and they're like, oh, Aya neku for I'm not for monkey. They might wanna take it back and then it's no more. Haran Aya, come to know tas na ñeneen ña Aya neku fa duñ ko déglu comme modamala wax ne nam. Like how your fanga these Nobles from now on without Aya opening in any video or any because they to be honest they have been quiet for a while regardless of that EP because that's not Nobles, you know what I mean? And who knows, maybe T-Berry and Pablo behind closed doors did liggéey on something or figuring things out, but they have been quiet for a while, and a lot of people have been saying tas na nii na nele na waaye yow mi nga xam ne xëy na Nobles na yow fan nga gis Nobles from now going way forward.
I see Nobles as still a boy band, Mohammedan have built a legacy and is still gonna keep going on because we built a legacy, Mohammedan. We have to keep pushing for that legacy. How many understand? Mohammedan, as of now, we are doing our individual things. How many understand what I mean? But they cannot do ñom ñaar without me, and man duma mëna nekk fi without them. So anytime we are in a full package, like, the brand is still there. Loolu laa nekk la explain al nii.
Ay gis nga xangalal ay man hey Paul bi mënut a nekk fii mu ne man la moo confuse guddi bi du ma ko.
Non, man confuse ma la yaa nekk di confuse sa bopp rek. Man ma explain al dafa simple la.
You are nekk di
And man nekk explain dafa simple because you are trying to tell.
Explain bi man suñ nekkee together nii na because ida xangalal.
That is the truth. But that is the truth because tey jii ñoom ñaar mënuñoo wax ne comme dañoo def like let's say nga ne a noble song without me. How many understand? But they can. But that does not mean come Nobles dafa tas because right now we are doing our individual.
Ay hanga man waxuma ne Nobles dafa tas. Dama bëgg la déglu bu baax.
Non, sa point foofu la.
Déedéet waxuma ne dafa tas te. Dama la ne. Déglu bu baax. Yow now that you are minus the group. I repeat now over and over, but you're not getting it. You're
no,
minus.
I get it.
Now that you're minus the group, léegi ñaari nit ñoo des, yeah. So yow naka nga gisee ñaar ñooñu noonu they way forward as a group pour ñoom ñaar ñu carry on the legacy of Nobles ñu mun koo puus mu dem.
But that's what I'm telling you. Yaa ne ko di déglu ma ne la ne ñoom ñaar kese mënuñoo carry the legacy of Nobles moo tax ma ne la as of right now we are doing individual things.
ñoom ñëpp léegi comme ñoom individual lañ.
No, but right now, Lola la muna explain like we are doing individual projects right now. No. Don't muna wane group negative. Don't muna wane group negative because amun problem or amun do whatever we type group negative. Group is there. I want people to understand this part. Group B pour mu nekk like a full functioning il faut ñun ñetta ñu nekk fu xam nga understand moo tax mel la as of right now
kii mu ne Barhama Thiam mu ne I think Barhama Thiam should go and replace Aya.
understand nga so Nobles build nañ ko to a level boo xamante ne is a household name meaning ne ñoom ñaar kese mënuñoo represent Nobles but right now we have our individual responsibilities yu nekk di focus on once we get that out of the way Nobles will always continue to be Nobles but that does not mean ne tey su nekkee Nobles am na booking Tiberi ak Pablo mënuñ ko play they can play it because it's still on that brand Nobles loolu laa nekk la experience. But as of right now, we have our responsibilities and individual things. You len focus on. I gave you an example. As of me, for instance, I am here in America. Nekut music, moma fi and the family, moma and the I have to put my family before anything. I have to be here to raise my son. I have to be here to be a father, to be a husband. Understand? So that is more important than anything. Understand? Boy, they have their things going on. But in order for us put you a package, man suma fa neke wala ñom ñu ñëw fini like dañoo continue di def or like we have other things you haven't like ñu amé so many other songs you haven't release and go when we are together we gonna keep releasing those songs. But don't know when Nobles is normal because Nobles is a household name. Bo xamantene dañ ko build ba paré and we build ourselves a whole fan base. So right now we are focusing on our individual responsibilities. You negative death. So man being here, like because of ñom ñaar nekkun fi duma mëna wone man kenn dama nekk di carry like dama represent Nobles. I'm not Louis Des always. That is why I'm moving as an individual brand. That way I can go out there because my music moy suma liggéey ma mëna def suma team and
But
I hope ne come lumala explain and like it explains it. So to make it in a to put it in a nutshell, nobles tasut. Right now they negative def sun individual things.
Okay, now. Noble statute, then get make the def on your individual things. Aya, does that still mean Pablo is in his own corner doing his own stuff? Aya, already we saw you doing in your own stuff. Does that
Yeah, of course. Like
or does that mean that I'm get his own stuff?
yeah.
Like you got nobles, individual living that team gonna do kanam.
But that's what I'm
That's it.
telling you right now. Aji, you have to like because like this is very sensitive, and in order for people to understand, you have to listen to like in order for me to understand. What I'm saying, nobles tasut. For not understand. Right now we are doing our individual things.
Could like a very important question. Yes, in comment section. Who is gonna book nobles without Aya?
Of course, people don't know book novels without IAD. If it happens, boy, then you want to put them represent. Boy, then you want to put them represent because you're Gambia right now. Nobles is a brand, bo hamantene is a big brand. Tay boy, you can say munen ladjo a show bo hamantene dinga ko enjoy. I wanna understand. So people be soon there are people new book novels. The boy mun na them new represent, new perform. Even though man nek ma fofu man mangi fi. Man, buma neke fi America fini like I was representing Nobles at the same time. Manga def suma brand because when I'm in Atlanta, I played Noble my songs with Nobles. How wanna understand? It's the same thing, right? But in order for us, put you muna them like as a group, come you get them perform show or you get them shoot video together. We have to be together. And right now, man, so that togetherness like is missing. And luta lolu mu miss nekut ne like come then decide pour employ wala then tas wala stuff like that is because we have individual responsibilities that we are taking care of as of right now. So people only need to understand.
So your Aya from Ninga Neke America, if someone was to book you as nobles, can you perform and do the rest of the team's work damit? Yo, because
So right now, as I am in America, like so by help getting us my EP, and so people are booking me as Easy, but Aya is from Nobles. So man, so I would still play Noble songs and play my individual songs. So ni la fa nekk di demee. Because stay should not book it as an umbrella of Nobles. Man can a fan should nekk di ñëw sax they will see that there is something missing. Because ñoom ñaar nekkun fii. But suñ ma bookee as Easy, people ñuy ñëw foofu noonu yëpp they know ne Aya moo nekk di dem perform. So dañoo ñëw with that concept ne okay I'm going to watch Aya perform but regardless he's going to play songs from Nobles. So this is what I want people to understand. We have this responsibilities tamit yu ñu war a am pour take care of individually right now. So lii moo waral this thing mu happen but nekkul ne dañ am problème wala dañ separate or stuff because Nobles dañ ko build a brand boo xam ne dafa taxaw ba pare. So du mun a move without the three of us. So right now you focus the build some individuality at the same time like soon they may figure out okay we have to do this at this particular time and period we come together and so
okay Aya should we be expecting Nobles pour ñu génne a new song boo xam ne T-Berry la ak Pablo or we should be expecting them to get each one their songs?
But that's what I'm saying. You cannot separate.
But I'm telling you better that because a lot of people.
No, I understand your question. That's
a lot
what I'm
of people
saying.
are waiting for ñoom ñaar dinañ génne songs or songs will come from them. So should we be expecting a pair, regardless of I have not been there?
Let them watch. Let them watch. I don't like to spill teas.
So I love her more private. Why feeding up to one more thing? That's what
Boy, that's very well. But yeah, let them watch. But I want people to know that like Nobles is there and Nobles is always gonna be there. Understand? Like I don't mean animal and you we have our responsibility. I have been stressing this over and over and over again. But people need to understand that like I need them like move next level like man am naa jabar Berry am na jabar like am na doomam mu ngi foofu ak doomam man tam maa ngi fi di take care suma sëy di take care suma doom at the same time man music laa dee def so foog ma continuer music bi even though maa ngi America so people loolu leen need pour understand so that is why there is this break bu gaa nekk di gis nii like him ngay def la but Nobles as an umbrella is always gonna be there. Yeah.
Li nga wax am na solo torop. A lot of people have said ne sa EP bi bu mu génnee gisuñ Nobles seya ko gisuñ ñu def si duet ko or def si TikTok. People said according because I read this on the internet to be honest man maa ko read this internet because xam nga man dama dee follow music ba nga xam ne yéen sa seen plateforme si ku ma gis nga create page ne dama dem follow because I wanna follow up because maa ngi def source ak yéen I wanna know what I'm talking about I wanna bring it on the table moo tax yow you have said it yeah like when we talk over the phone you said Aji I love when I come to your platform because yow dang dee mun a xam foo dee laala ku because the thing mooy man I don't bring you just here dama leen dee follow pour xam tamit xam nga gis xam jànga ba pare déglu
jaar bi
So I've read myself, I've read on the internet people saying, wow, what is happening between Aya and Nobles because guy they can could react to song and see Pablo at T-Berry, could share, could duet, could def dara. So is there any issue about Hamesa Digante at Nyom la Belolo that people ñoo nekk di insinuate lolu?
People ñoo nekk di insinuate because people know what is going on behind the scenes. How many understand? You I rumor like how many understand? People ñoo nekk di insinuate send insinuation and spread out rumors. More than man ko clear fi ne like ñun amun ben problem. And man bala may def this EP bala may go into full production of this EP dama make sure ne ma o T-Berry ma o Pablo we talk si biir nekk because man ñun ñeta ñoo form Nobles understand mane leen ne boy ñun ñeta ak yàlla ñoo nekk fi te yàlla def na andi leen Nobles from the scratch ba yàlla def ñu aga fu ñu aga ni tey and now yàlla def na am nañ sun ay responsibilities ak sun ay family xam nga understand that I am going to travel and suma travel I have to continue doing what I'm doing because music the music is the only way bu mëna am pour take care of myself and my family. Meeting me, remember there is nobody there, just the three of us. Man, no form Nobles, and we are the reason why Nobles is where it is. But Nobles is a legacy. We cannot let Nobles die. But right now we have our individual responsibilities. You need to take care of, and after that, where we have to do for Nobles, we will do it. So boys, they like gave me their blessing, and they gave me their full support, and they gave me everything. Balaman might even go into full production of this EP. So people know they spread some speculation like there is the musical side of it and there is the personal side of it, and people should never forget the personal side of music. Just because I use an individual project ak solo career does not mean that I buy Nobles. No, because Nobles taw na be pare. But yalla li la def tay man mangi America for now. You know what I mean? I would go back home, obviously. I would come to Gambia, do my thing and stuff like that. But like, yalla lila defona. And yun sun parents, sun bobam lila ñu doon ñaanal.
Yeah.
Ne yalla ngeen grow be am ay jabar, am xam nga dom, am sen responsibility, move to other levels. You know what I mean? So tay ñu ko def. So I think people should be proud ne Noble starting from zero. Be aga fuñ aga ni musuñ ga gisuñu ñu gisuñu ñu hulo, gisuñu ñu ngi sagante ci internet bi. The guy gis ne ñu ngey def sun thing individual at the same time be pare mu ngey dem kon lolu santé lay kay yalla la because tay group yu bari mënu ñoo def ñun luñ def there is no group in Gambia bo xamantene def nañ group ñu dem be to this level be pare def individual projects be pare still mu ngey def lolu musta am Gambia. So that is why I understand the confusion and all this because tay buga dafa for niti so gisee guy di speculate all of these things is because buga Nobles la tay amna buga buñu buga ba nga xamne bugu ñoo gis tay Nobles Aya mu nekk sayram ki di wala pa
to be honest I'm here number one
more for understand yeah because buga more for So that's why Manila like nobles, ñun duñ mun a build nobles, ben nobles aga fu mu aga ñu tas ko no. But again, dañ am suñ individual dreams and responsibilities yoo xamante ne ni time bi dafa jot pour ñu def ko. So loolu laa bëgg a people ñu understand ko noonu. But like people ñoo nekk di speculate and things like which is okay because music lañ nekk di def. So nit yi moom dinañ wax li di wax rek but I know these things that I'm saying people ñu understand, you know.
Li nga wax am na solo torop because man suma boppa man I don't have T-Berry's number waaye am na Pablo number te man suma boppa gis naa ne Pablo say na sa project bi I saw it myself ang alma bi but I am not to come on online ne okay yow yaa wax ne T-Berry seewut yow yaa wax ne Pablo seewut waaye gis naa ko but man I've got Pablo's number sa project bi man suma boppa yenn saa man suma gisee man dama dee toog sa si internet bi man suma boppa ñu binda dara si man ma ree ma seeg suma boppa because I
Adi like comme we have grown how man I understand tey man du ma jël step bu mel nii comme pour def solo project ba pare tooguma ak suma boy yi ñu waxtaane ko moo xamul rek
yes
noble seet fu mu dooree ak luñ jaar ba aaga fuñ aaga tey man du ma jump rek move soo gisee ñu aaga to this level ba ñun ñuy def lii and even all the people ñoo xamante ne nii like they are part of us ba pare ñu ngi si suñ team bi di ñu dimbale ñooñu yëpp dama leen oo meeting ñu toog ñu waxtaanee lii so lii nekkul loo xam ne comme dama jump rek decide waaw man may aaya Kripka no this time bi moo jot pour lii mu happen and people need to accept it people need to accept it and still understand the nobles is there but ñi nekkatun xale yu gaay nekkoon démba they have goals more dreams more futures
doguma la de waaye yow muy Pablo muy T-Berry yéen tamit da ngeen nit pour accept ñun tamit naka lañu feel
because that's totally fine
waaw da ngeen ñëw ngeen introduce to something very sweet ngeen ñëw waaw let's call it straight now this is me
definitely.
like definitely man to be honest like if I hear every time Pablo is singing in Jola as my best friend is Jola dama ko dee seen comme ni ma leen dee sonale diggante Jola ak séeréer kal bi ak Pël dama ko dee seen ma ne xoola sa mbokki Jola bi di xam nga lu ma min so one yéen ñoo ngeen jox ñu lu nee one ñoo ngeen jox ñu boy band bu mun a sanse boy band bu mun a féeca xam nga lu ma min ba pare ay three young men loo xam ne ñun jigéen yi tamit loolu lañ bugg a gis three young men ñu ngi sanse ñu ngi féeca so suñ demee ba nga waaw suñ demee ba nga xam ne kenn si ñoom regardless of who it is mu nekk yow mu nekk Pablo mu nekk T-Berry du fa war a nekk pour ñu gis the combination either way gis nga yow muy wax baay sax di tukki ak nit mi nekk si biti we have the same feeling is that sadness of no I don't want to see this I don't want it to happen even though happen now good stuff but you are like already affect na la emotionally if you know what I mean so ñun tamit da nga ñu waslu ngeen xam ne loolu moo tax ñu saf si saapa because bugguñ aaya dem bugguñ T-Berry dem bugguñ kii dem because da ngeen ñu jox loo xam ne lu ees la xëy ne leen dama dee wax ne yéen soo leen ñëwee ku nekk yéen noo leen yéeyoo aaya dama leen koo jox yéen jox ngeen ñu loo xam ne mais bi gisoon nañ boy groups gisoon nañ groupe am jigéen because gis nañ fi groupe yu bari ñoom maxoog ak ñooñu yëpp let's call it spade waaye yéen xam nga is the passion bi
moo tax ma ne la ne bugga dafa foor
waaw
gis nga people bi they are not nekkul ne comme they are mad
ñun capay ñun capay même ñun capay da nga ñu war a baalu parce que da ngeen sëy tamit te sëy bi tamit mais bi avancé
but yeah man like the music is still there and like we are able to balance it nuñ ko war a mën a balancer you know moo tax mel la ne bugga dafa fort bugga moo waral yëpp comme xëccoo bi nii yëpp ayaan wala nobus bugga moo fort and man I understand that which is very very okay but people also need to understand ne comme ñii fu gaay nekkoon démba nekkut foofu la gaay nekkat
yeah
you need to understand that and once you understand loolu rek comme things dafa move on smoothly more than like I did this interview is to make sure like because I feel like I owe this to the fans to explain the ins and outs. Exactly.
T-Berry daf ma oo Pablo daf ma oo.
But yeah, so loolu la rek, yeah man.
Aya, when you sat the group down to say like, okay, I've got a visa, I'm traveling.
Mhm.
Like, take us through that journey of them having to say, because regardless, forget music right now, regardless of the music, because my interview now and before on the hot
Yeah,
seat,
yeah, yeah.
like you not have said so many beautiful moments that you spent together. The hustle of money, the pentour pour together, the three of us, the three of you pentour together, put them face studio, the three of you gas and ten together, put them living studio, the three of you gas and go all together, the three of you hamga, am gen lingen am dem jëndo ko bena timbalan, gen hamga, all those moments, like let's say because it's like a brotherhood bo xamne dafa mën ngeen a nekk music group ngeen mitante def seen def ngeen dem but yéen da ngeen hustle from xam nga lu ma miin di dox Johnson to Johnson koñ to koñ amu leen pass pour dem because you've explained your story if you know what I mean because this is not my first time having you so the time that you have to say bye to this to your brothers take us through a little bit Johnny how it felt from your heart at theirs.
Yeah, so moo tax ma ne alhamdulillah you know yàlla def na ñu door Nobles am suñ jaar-jaar coono yuñ coono liggéey buñ liggéey ba tey ñu aaga fuñ aaga mënumaa wax ne Gambia rek but Africa most of the place dégg nañ turi Nobles te loolu suñ hard work determination ak suñ fancy seen love moo tax ñu aaga foofu noonu so moo tax may ne sant yàlla bañ aaga fi amul benn problème xuloowun écoowun jàmfaa wante wun but tey responsibility su ñëwee as a man sa moromi góor yi they respect it. I'm proud ne like suma brothers yi like come they respected it te gars yi dañ ko appreciate tamit. I'm not understand gars yi ko appreciate because when I call them to tell them that like I remember Barry was telling me bro boy man I can only imagine what you are missing out because yaa ngi am sa doom ba léegi gisanguloo ko sax. Aji do you know like I mean Gambia maa ngi am fii doom like for almost lu yaaga gisuma suma doom maa ngi Gambia so loolu noonu man ma am opportunity boobu pour war a ñëw gisee suma doom xam nga nekk ak suma jabar bii dat husband bii dat fa comme loolu noonu soo ko explain na leen like comme loolu moment boobu noonu su àggee like comme people are just like happy you know because these are responsibilities yoo xamante ne ñun suñ parents defal nañ ñu ko and they want us to pass it down to our younger ones at the same time so da nga gis ne bu ñu have this conversation it was a smooth conversation you know what I mean ñu ñaanalante xam nga jaamalante xam nga rek show love and sila you know movement am like man ma ñëw fii and door di def lu may def you know so I don't want people to ever like look at it as they like dañ am problem wala dañ bàyyante wala crypto dañ àggal level boo xamante ne ni foog ñu def lii
Yes.
we have to do it because things are different now whether people like it or not that things are different.
Yeah.
But Nobles, we build it from scratch and it's a household name in the Gambia and it's forever gonna stand there because liggéey buñ def beneen groupe defut ko loolu mooy dëgga bi so loolu we cannot come to this level ñu ne dañ koo sandi fale non but aaga nañ foo xam ne ni dañ war a am pour look to bigger things achieve yeneen goals nekk si yeneen because tey bugga nañoo sampa ay kër Gambia bugga nañoo dawal ay moto bugga nañ suñ carrière américaine yi xam leneen ak because these are all dreams yoo xamante ne ñu ko bugg a achieve you know so alhamdulillah comme aaga nañ fii te ñiiroo ŋaaroo amul yeah.
Aya, again, did your group members feel sad? Come there, oh my God! After all this time that we spent with Aya, like the goodbyes.
But but at the same time, remember, man, I'm not going away forever. Understand?
But it will be a while. It will be a
No,
while.
that's what I'm saying. Like lulu non dunyaka, like fuck lulu non mu happen. What I mean at that moment, the reason why Dumokode Buga share much is because ñun ñeta ñu form Nobles, ñun ñoo nekkoon ci biir néeg boobu noonu ak yàlla. Ñun ñoo waxtaan balaa lii di am. So dafa am certain things yoo xamante ne man duma ko mën a wax fii nii. But I just want people to know ne comme Nobles, comme alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Wax leen alhamdulillah. Seytaane yi ngeen doon. Yéen ñooy seytaane ngeen. Poli ak séeréer. No, séeréer boobu. Poli ak Joola ñu nekk ak séeréer.
I got things to do though, bro. Like
Tiana ki mu ne I want to go and get popcorn because this thing is getting interesting.
now they want to have interviews, you know, like I really
Aya man rek ma dee wax loo su fi jógee dafa ne xale bi boo ma dee wax loo waaye Aya Again, balaa ñuy dem, I just want you to know that, again, we love you and we love Nobles. And regardless of what it is, ñun ñu ngi toog fii nii tey, yeah? But regardless, ñu ngi yaakamti a Nobles thing yi bañ gis aaya si Nobles. And man maa la ko wax. Tey mun ngaa drop single. Nobles ñu dem drop single. Voilà, ngeen ñëw together, ngeen drop benn together bi mooy gën a am.
Gis nga so loolu tamit beneen affaire la tamit. So it's good right now sa nit yi ñu gën a nama Noble sax xam nga like man fu ma nekk nii like maa ngi ubbi yeneen bunta because tey maa ngi perform America fii nii xam nga maa ngi def yeneen ak yeneen things maa ngi shoot fii ay music videos now like bés bu ñëw together ñu defaat that project xam nga it's something else, it's beautiful. So like I said, this is life. People buñ musa faale, this is real life. These are real people that have real dreams and real responsibilities and are grown up. So loolu tamit dina am. No, yeah, man.
How is married life? This is the last question, though. How is married life in America? You know what I mean? That was your journey in America. A little bit. I'm glad you done. Just give it because I'm together. That's what just to let the guys know, I have malls after Aya. Malls, Tamit, we have to get a little bit chit chat, my malls.
Right.
Good. Blend the malls.
I need to do this quick. I have to go because I have to do
America. Semester.
First of all, buma ñëw America first dama ni doon pour sang. So buma duggé ci baat top bi pompe yi dafa different ak man Gambia fu ma jógee. Pompe bi danga ko war a toon ba toona ba mu ñëw fu tànga fi man xaw ma taal rek tëb ndeke loolu noonu dama fa ne glace la sax gis nga ma tëbee ma ne waa booy dama foogoon ne si fridge bi la ngay ko dek ndox bi booy
America local champion.
But yeah, alhamdulillah, come suma jawar, like we have been together like since now 2017 you know xam nga lu ma mean balaa loolu tamit xamante ne ñu jógee benn koñ so alhamdulillah sëy bu rafet boo xamante ne sëy islam la and sëy boo xamante ne ni like come it's two young people that come together build a future like together, you know what I mean? So alhamdulillah nekkal na ma jabar boo xamante ne déggal na ma muñal na ma ba pare xam nga yërëm naa ko bugga naa ko so sëy nekkul loo xam ne comme every day da den for the people out there you know what I mean sëy nekkul every day ne sëy nekkul doole xel la you know but muñalante ak buggante ak yërëmante moo dee yóbbu sëy te alhamdulillah am naa jigéen boo xamante ne ni comme bugga na ma muñal na ma ba pare bugga na si lu ma munti dugal loof na ko so kon man ko jaajëfal bu baax a baax for like standing fu mu war a taxawal na ma
ko guddi bi kana ma taka
non so sëy moom bu baax de man sëy dafa neex de kenn mu mel naa de boo xante yi ma ne ko séedaay tubaab yi séedaay bu nekk fi nga xam ne soo génne ngay mel ku bëgg a dee
maa ko dee wax lo
but yeah alhamdulillah just people ñu fa nekk ñu xam ne sëy duy neex every day but muñalante déggalante ak yërëmande moo de yóbbu sëy so alhamdulillah xam nga ti ñu ngi go nu mu war a demee you know ñu ngi ndànkalante ñu ngi ko push to the next level so man ko jaajëfal bu baax a baax jigéen bu mun góor la you know vraiment
loolu am na solo
trop you know Noble some fancy
what do you have what message do you have to send to Pablo at T-Berry tonight? Nice message.
The message I have, that one we talk about it, Uninen. But what I can say is love out there. They are my brothers. I don't need to sit here and say I love them. We spent more than 10 years together. So you know what I mean? It's love, it's respect, it's blessings. And like I said, alhamdulillah. So when them my EPB is out right now. It's called Stadium EP. And we get the you know what I mean?
Platforms.
It's everywhere because like Mansuma project is everywhere. We on YouTube, we on Audio Max, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, every platform you go. I'm for the streaming music. EP bam so them then get take a look, get enjoy, get have the big is another chapter of Noble, and you know, let's push, let's support, let's take it to the next level. And I'm glad the Gambians are really like appreciating it, you know. Yeah, man.
Guys, balaa ñuy dem ma fàttali leen I am ngi on TikTok, follow his account on TikTok, mu ngi on Instagram, ngeen follow ko Instagram, mu ngi on Facebook,
Yes,
ngeen
sir.
follow like page am bi, like everywhere, YouTube, comme ni ma leen de wax seen artiste nekkuñ di laajte for much, dem leen ngeen dem stream YouTube, ngeen stream ci platforms yëpp, and Aya comme ni mu leen ko waxee, Nobles, Aya mu ne Nobles tasut, like he said, he needed to go and be with his family, T-Berry and Pablo, everything yëpp a ngi toll